Hello, beautiful people. My name is Ashley, and I'm the creator of Rekindled Kindle, a sustainable candle company that specializes in repurposed and recycled glassware. So if you clicked on this video, you're really interested in 5 tips for beginning your small business. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right on in it with tip number 1. So tip number 1 is to make sure you get insurance. It does not matter if you are selling your product to friends, to family, to your next door neighbor. You want to make sure that you protect your assets. Whether your assets are $1 or $100,000, you want to make sure that you protect them, because as soon as you start selling things, there is a possibility that anyone and everyone can misuse them. And you're not going to be able to be there with them, guiding them how to use it. If you're someone who's starting a candle company, candles are extremely volatile. So if a person lights it in the wrong place and their curtain gets into it, their infant knocks it over, all of these things are possibilities. So you want to make sure that you protect you and your business, whether it's from accidents or someone who's trying to get over on you, because that's an extreme possibility when you're working with other people. So protect your business by getting insurance. So my tip number 2 would have to be creating a budget. So when you're starting a business, you want to know how much of your money you want to invest in you and your business. So you never want to just start buying things and then calculating how much you've spent after. You want to sit down, write down how much money you have to spend, and then allocate that towards whatever you can buy. And then that tells you where you can start, right? You don't have to start by buying everything under the sun. If you have $100 to start with $100. If you have $500 to start with $500, right? Not everyone's going to have $10,000 and $15,000 to start their own small business, but it's extremely important for you to understand what you have, budget that appropriately, and then apply that. And then you'll see that you're not overspending, right? Because the ultimate goal is that your business becomes profitable. And that can't happen if you overspend from the beginning. Okay, so tip number 3 is choose sustainability. So if you're starting a business, you want to start something that's going to preserve the earth in any way that you can, whether that be choosing minimal waste, or how you produce and who you hire into your company. You want to make sure that whatever your brand stands for is sustainable. You don't want to start a company that's harmful, right? Because that then takes away from essentially society. So you want your business to be one that produces minimal waste, because you're conscious of those things. There's a better option out there, and it may be a little bit more costly, but it'll do better for the earth. Choose that option, because at the end of the day, people care about sustainability, and you want to be a brand that represents sustainability. You'll notice a lot in the media that companies who do not care about sustainability are getting a lot of backlash. And if you can prevent that from the beginning, that is the best case scenario. So from the beginning, make sure you're choosing sustainability in the products you buy, in the people you work with, and how you manage your company. And tip number 4 is be authentic. So when you determine what your brand is, make sure it tells your story. So not everyone is going to be receptive of your story, and that is perfectly fine. When you are true to your story, the people who are meant to receive it will, and they will receive it so well that they come back continuously to support you. So when you create your brand, whatever that brand is, stand behind it, be honest and authentic, and the people who are into your brand are going to continue to support it. So if you meet someone who's not really into whatever it is you are selling, that is perfectly fine. Move on. And then you will find your audience. You do not want to continuously change your brand to fit certain groups of people, because then if you water something down so much, there's nothing left. So choose whatever it is, your niche, whatever that is, and stick to it. And your audience will find you, right? As long as you're properly marketing, telling people your story, your brand will find you. Your audience will find you, right? So make sure you are sticking to your story, being authentic, and your audience will be drawn to your brand. Don't change. Stick that way. So the final tip number 5, is not to give up. Starting a small business is extremely difficult, and you might see someone else's success in their small business and you'll ask yourself, okay, why is my business not doing well? Don't do that. I want you to understand that there are going to be some weeks, there are going to be some months where you make no sales at all. That is the time for you to get back to the drawing board, reevaluate your marketing, and go harder. That is a time for you to really strategize, not to give up. In the first year of business, most businesses don't make a profit. You just want to make sure that you are putting in the work so that in the long run, you can make a profit. When you start a small business, it is not a side hustle, right? It is a business. It's going to take lots of time. It's going to take investment, and you might not see a return on that investment until a couple years down the road. And that is perfectly fine, as long as you are understanding that this is you establishing a company. It's going to take some time. Don't give up. Don't just tell yourself, I'm going to give it a year. Give it some time. Really invest in it. Really work on everything that you need to really keep your company going. Whether that means saying, okay, I haven't gotten any sales this month. Let me take a look at my marketing. Have I been marketing? Let me look at my social media footprint. Have I been posting enough? Have I been communicating with my followers enough? How can I make this company better? Versus just giving up. Because once you create a brand and you have people who support that brand, they're going to want you to stay around. They're going to support you. They're going to be looking for you. So don't give up and disappoint those people who are already supporting you. Give them what they want, because once you create that audience, once you find that audience, they're going to want you to keep producing things. So that's it. Make sure you don't give up. So those are my 5 tips for starting and maintaining your small business. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Let me know in the comments, what would you like to see on this channel? And if you're interested, go ahead and give me a subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.